This is from Daily Wire News. It says Tim Scott, America is not a country in decline. Okay. Okay, buddy. It's not. It's our national vital interest to fund Ukraine. Okay? That is an unhinged take. Okay? I kind of didn't expect this from Tim Scott. I didn't know much about him, to be fair. I had heard his name floated a little bit when it comes to Donald Trump's 2024 run. Some people were saying that Tim Scott might be the VP he picks. I'm kind of hoping at this point that Tim Scott is not who Trump picks. Okay? It's not going to stop me from voting for him. But I think Tim Scott is now going to hurt Trump's image if he keeps talking like this. All right? I don't mean to be like a one issue voter, a single issue voter, but having this take on Ukraine is whack. Okay? It's not good. Like, I feel like if you have this take on Ukraine, you're instantly a rhino, okay? And you think just like Joe Biden, I don't work for you. That's how I feel like people who have this take on Ukraine think. Okay? So let's read what this says. Ready? So Senator Tim Scott said during Wednesday night's Republican presidential primary debate at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library in, whatever, California, that the U.S. was not on decline and that it was of vital importance that the U.S. continues to fund Ukraine's war against Russia. Okay? Which obviously we don't agree with here at Anthony's Political Podcast. This is ridiculous. This is not our war. I don't care if Russia takes control of Ukraine. I'm just going to be totally honest, okay? The only time I would care about Russia is if they're trying to take control of us, okay? And they're not. But I can see how the elites think they are because they have vested interest there with Ukraine's money laundering and, proxy government, basically. So anyway, let's continue. So 90% of the resources that we send over to Ukraine is guaranteed. Okay? It's a loan, Scott said. 90% of the money that we send over there is loaned. Well, we could talk about this, but at the end of the day, 90% of the money that we send over there is actually in the form of a loan. Oh, it's a loan. Oh. I missed the part where they asked our permission to loan Ukraine billions of dollars. All right? And if this is a loan, someone explain to me how much interest I'm getting. Because I want 40% interest on this loan. All right? This is good news, though. It's a loan, guys. We don't have to worry. 90% is coming back. It's a loan. In reality, that's a horrible business decision. Think about if you bought a car for 15 grand and they said, you only have to pay back 90% of it. You only have to pay back 90%. What would you say? Sick. I'll take it. How's the dealership going to make money if they're only getting 90% of their car loan back? Like, what? Bro, you can't loan out and then get back less than you loaned. That's not how it works. This isn't a loan, Tim Scott. Get out of here. All right, let's continue. I'm getting too upset now. He's ruining my day. It's not actually being paid by Ukraine. It's paid by NATO. Oh. It's paid by our NATO allies, he said. I will say, let's debate the fact that our national vital interest is in degrading the Russian military. Okay? By degrading the Russian military, we actually keep our homeland safer. We keep our troops at home, and we all understand Article 5 of NATO. All right. I have a question for Tim Scott. So if someone has his number, please send it to me. In what way does not going to war with Ukraine or not going to war with Russia make our troops go overseas? Our troops stay home either way. If we give billions of dollars to Ukraine or if we do nothing and watch this unfold, our troops stay at home regardless. No, literally no one is talking about our troops going overseas. Okay, maybe the Democrats, but beside the point, Tim Scott, you're running for a GOP, like you're running on the GOP stage, all right? You got to understand your audience a little. The Republicans are not mad that troops are going overseas, okay? Because they're not overseas right now. All right? We're not mad about troops going overseas because troops don't go overseas anyway. If we give them $0 and watch Russia eat their lunch, we still don't lose troops. Okay? The only way we lose troops is if we send troops there and get spanked. All right? All right, let's continue. So at the end of the day, when you think about the fact, if you want to keep American troops at home, an attack on NATO territory would bring us and our troops in, he continued, by degrading the Russian military if we reduce, if not eliminate, an attack on NATO territory. All right, so he's basically saying if we can explode Russia without sending people in, then we won't have to fight them later with people. But if Russia gets too strong, they're going to fight us and we're going to lose people. Okay? So, let's see. Let's see what this video is.
But it's not a territorial dispute. It's never been a territorial dispute.
And 90% of the resources that we send over to Ukraine is guaranteed as a loan. It is not 90% of the money that we send over there is loan. Well, we can talk about this, but at the end of the day, 90% of the money that we send over there is actually in the form of a loan. It's not actually not be paid by Ukraine. It's paid by the NATO, our NATO allies.
So I think it's a good topic.
I think it's a really good topic too. But I will say let's debate the fact that our national vital interest is in degrading the Russian military. By degrading the Russian military, we actually keep our homeland safer, we keep our troops at home, and we all understand Article 5 of NATO.
We keep our troops at home. I don't know. He lost me. He lost me there. Like, I dislike Russia as much as the next guy. I don't know much about Russia's government or anything. But like, it still doesn't mean that we should be funding a war against Russia. All right? Tim Scott lost me. You lost me, bro. Like, in my opinion, the only person that's fit to be president right now is Trump. No one on this stage is, like, impressing me, okay? Ron DeSantis, to be fair, has done excellent in Florida. He's done very good things. And, you know, defending his record's easy because he's a superstar in Florida, okay? However, he has the worst media team ever. Okay, his campaign and media team is horrible. All right, his PR team is atrocious. Ron DeSantis, fire your whole team, fire all of them, and hire like me and four people, and I'll make you look like Donald Trump Jr. Okay, not Donald Trump's son, but like Donald Trump Jr. Like, I'll make you look pretty good. All right. Anyone could do a better job than who you got right now. All right. And then Vivek, honestly, it's hard because Vivek doesn't have a record because he's kind of not a politician, to my knowledge. But, you know, he's good at talking, which could be dangerous. A lot of people are calling him, you know, 2024's Obama. I think there's just not enough information about Vivek yet to have, like, for me to have, like, a really strong opinion of him either way. But again, I don't really know much about Vivek other than the fact that he's good at talking. He's very tactful, and he seems pretty smart. You know, he seems like he stays in his lane. And just a disclaimer, I did not watch the debate. I don't like the GOP. Was not planning on watching the debate. I would only watch the debate if Donald Trump was there. All right, so that just means that the winner of the debate is Donald Trump. Okay. All right, if you like the content for today, you know, make sure you drop a like, comment down below, follow/subscribe, you know, and put on that notification bell so you get notified every time I post. Again, thank you so much for the continued support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.